Today we're doing clean makeup. Oh my goodness, I look so dressed up with these earrings, but I'm not really going anywhere. I just felt like they matched the outfit. Anyway, clean makeup is a subcategory of no makeup, but it's also a bit more dewy and fresh face, kind of like a little bit more shiny, more natural, less matte. And I've been seeing it all over TikTok, so we're gonna do it today. Since skin is such an important part of clean makeup, I wanna make sure that my face is properly moisturized with this. I feel like my skin looks pretty good without makeup, and I'm not even being dramatic when I say this moisturizer changed my life. I used to have so many dry, flaky parts of my face, and then I'd have oily parts of my face as well. And once I started using this moisturizer, those problems were gone. Okay, while that's still wet, I want to apply a primer, and I'm gonna use this primer because the last time I used it, I put on too much and my face was so greasy looking. But I think if I use this in moderation, it will give me the dewy look that I'm looking for. I'm only putting a little bit on. I'm so scared. Okay, normally I would put my foundation on and then contour and highlight, but since this is a very no makeup look, we want it to be really subtle. I think I'm going to contour and highlight first and then smooth it all over with my foundation. I hope this works. I'm gonna take this foundation that I use as a concealer. I hope you guys could read that. It's the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation. Normally I would let that sit, but I don't want such a full coverage look, and I'm gonna blend that out right now. Okay, that's looking good. Now I'm gonna take my other concealer, which is a matchstick in the shade Honey. I'm gonna use that under where I placed the last concealer. And then use my finger to blend that out. I feel like the finger blend is unmatched. Flawless. It actually looks a little bit more subtle in real life. It looks really bright on camera. I think I'm going to leave my lids natural because that's what they naturally look like, and it gives me like a little bit of shadow. I think we should contour next. I'm gonna take another matchstick in Espresso. Contour with that. Can't forget the forehead. I'm gonna add a little bit of highlight to the middle of my forehead. Wow, that looks really good. There's something to be said about this primer. It's like blending the products so easily. I am getting some creasing underneath my eyes, and I'm not exactly sure how I plan to fix that without any powder. Next I'm gonna contour my nose. Take some of it in on the sides and down the center. And I just use my highlight for that. Then I'm gonna highlight right underneath the contour and then contour the jaw. I'm gonna blend this out first. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if this does anything. I just never really understood jaw contour, or just maybe I'm not doing it right. Can you see a difference? Just like maybe a subtle difference, but I don't know if it's worth it for me. I almost forgot this step, and I can see why, because this is a recent addition to my makeup routine. But I'm gonna go back with the Tarte foundation. I'm just gonna highlight my smile lines. I've really been liking this step, but regardless of doing clean makeup or not, I always put it under my foundation because I feel like if I put it on top, it's way too bright. Now for the foundation. So I'm gonna use my Maybelline Fit Me in the color 332. And I'm going to gently place that everywhere where I put highlighted colors. I'm just gonna take a little bit and build up as I go because I would hate to cover up all this work and then it not look like anything. Okay, I feel like that doesn't look too bad. I'm gonna take my other foundation that's a little bit darker, and I'm gonna put that everywhere I contoured, very, very lightly. Okay, I really like this. I'm gonna blend out my forehead just a little bit. It's giving skin, it's giving glowy. Yeah, it's just giving. Wow. I look like I'm not wearing makeup, but I have something on. I don't know, it's like, it's what I wish a BB cream was. I wish a BB cream could do all this. I'm actually gonna take some powder and put it under my eyes because under my eyes is creasing really bad because of all this moisture. But I just wanna add like a teeny bit. And I'm just using this CoverGirl Professional Loose Powder. This is what it looks like. It's kind of old. I don't know what's the real name of it because the label is not on it. Oh, it says 115. That might be the color. Now I'm going to do my eyebrows. I'm just gonna take some Eco Style gel. And I'm gonna put that on my eyebrows to get them to stay in place. I usually use an edge brush because why not? And then pushing my eyebrows up and out. Don't worry about any gaps. If you have gaps like I do, we're gonna fill those in later. While I wait for that to dry, I'm gonna add some blush. I'm using this Milk Makeup blush in the color Work, W-E-R-K. Look how tiny it is. I'm gonna use this because this is a cream blush. Blend that out with a finger. Oh my god, I forgot how good this smells. It smells so good. It smells like fake citrus, kind of like tangerine almost. It's very subtle. I think I might have to add more just so that you can actually see it. Okay, this is very, very subtle. It's showing up in person, but not on camera. But I really wanted to use a cream blush because I wanted to keep the look very dewy. I think I am gonna add some highlight just to make me shine even more. I'm using this cream highlight from ColourPop. in the shade Churro. And obviously I love using this one. This one honestly melts into my skin and looks so good. I think it's because it's very yellow toned, but I always use this for my nose highlight. It's very natural. I think I'm gonna use it for underneath my eyebrows as well once I'm finished with that. Speaking of eyebrows, I'm going to use this e.l.f. pencil. Oh, it's an Instant Lift Brow Pencil in the color Auburn. And I'm gonna use this one because it's a little bit lighter than my brows, so I don't wanna make extra hair marks. I just kinda wanna fill in the gaps of what's already there. Kind of blending it out with the back of the brush. Next, I'm gonna take an old mascara that has barely any formula left inside and go over my hairs with it. And then once more, I'm gonna go over it with gel. I almost kind of want it to look like my brows are wet. Like my brows just got out of the shower. Look at that. I feel like that final step always like sets it apart from before. Like before you're like, trust the process. And then after I put the gel on, it just looks so good. Then I'm gonna take a spoolie and just kind of put them into place before they dry up. Then I'm gonna go back with the Tarte foundation and conceal underneath. Very lightly with only a little bit of product. And I feel like this is looking a little too perfect. So I'm going to mess it up. I feel like just underneath here it could be a little bit more natural. Just gonna blend it out with this. Wow, I really like this. Now that I'm done highlighting underneath there, I will go back with my glitter highlight and then place some in the brow bone area. And then I'm gonna add some to my cheekbones. I wish I had the liquid glitter highlight because I would definitely be swapping this out for that one. I'm so shiny, I can't see if I'm adding anything. Can you see that? Ma'am, who's gonna know? They're not gonna know. I'm not wearing any makeup actually. Now I know this is supposed to be a natural look, but what would any look be without lashes? So I'm definitely gonna put some lashes on. I'm gonna use this Milk Makeup mascara. It's actually called Kush mascara. I need the mirror up close. Okay, I just slathered that on because it does not have to be perfect. Now I'm gonna find the most natural lashes I have. I wanna wear these so bad, but these are so not natural. Okay, here we go. I've got the Ardell Demi Wispies. They look like this. Please don't ask me why they're cuddling. I definitely put them in their own separate beds. Somehow one made it to the other side. Okay, I'm gonna try and put these lashes on camera. If I'm not in frame, I'm sorry. These are my most subtle lashes and I feel like they're doing a lot with this look. It is no longer just an everyday look. I don't have anything more subtle than this though. I would probably recommend lash extensions or individual lashes. Let me see if I can adjust this. That is the most tragic thing. So after I was hate crimed by my lash, I decided that the lashes on definitely add like a little bit more drama, and it feels out of place with the rest of my face because I have nothing else going on. So I think I'm going to add a little bit more to the eye, but I want to make it very, very subtle. I'm going to take my contour stick, the one in espresso, and give myself a little wing and blend that out. Okay, I'm gonna use my normal brow pencil, which is the Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim in the color Black Brown 262. I'm gonna go over the inner corner because I think it needs to be a little bit darker. Next, I'm gonna take my contour shade and line my lips with it. Take my concealer shade, put it in the middle, very lightly. Then I'm gonna take this lipstick. I think I got this from my mom. It's from H&M. The color is 018 La Vie en Rose. It's a nice pink color. Then I'm gonna take a brown gloss and put it all over. I think this is still pretty natural, and I think the gloss really plays into the wet look. I would love to do this again and maybe add like freckles or a couple beauty marks, because to me it just adds an extra layer of like naturalness. What do you guys think? Is this an accurate, clean look?